Now we go to Capitol Hill for the first major hearing from the House Oversight Committee, this featuring several fired Twitter executives. As a reminder, there was ample evidence of collusion in the 2020 election, but not between Trump and Russia. Instead, Twitter, Facebook, Google, other big tech companies were coordinating, collaborating with not only the DNC, the Biden campaign, but the upper echelon of your FBI, all united in one effort. They wanted to defeat Donald J. Trump and help elect Joe Biden. Now, the first example of this involves the very true Hunter Biden laptop story from hell in the New York Post. They broke the story weeks before the 2020 election. You know, companies like Twitter, they were more than happy to tweet out and not tweet out that which was being told to them. Take a look.
Mr. Roth, did the government tell you that the Biden laptop story was fake?
No, sir, they did not.
Did they tell you it was hacked?
No, sir, they did not.
So the FBI didn't tell you that it was fake, didn't tell you that it was hacked. And Mr. Roth, did the story violate your policies?
In my judgment at the time, no, it did not.
Yeah, that's what you said. Said what I would propose, is you said it isn't clearly a violation of our hack materials policy, nor is it clearly a violation of anything else. So I think what a lot of people are wondering is if it didn't violate your policies and they didn't tell you it was fake, didn't tell you it was hacked, why'd you take it down?
The company made a decision that found that it did violate the policy.
I think you guys wanted to take it down. I think you guys got played by the FBI. And that's the scary part.
Now, Twitter, other big tech, they eagerly censored the New York Post, America's oldest newspaper, because of their blind rage against Donald Trump. Evidence that, in fact, they've been politicized in their own right, working with the FBI, having weekly meetings, pretty insane to even think about. They weren't capable of being fair, balanced, objective. Don't believe me? You decide.
Mr. Roth, did you write this tweet?
I regret the language that I used in some of my former tweets, but yes, I did post that.
And I'll read the tweet so it's in the record. Yes, that person in the pink hat is clearly a bigger threat to your brand of feminism than actual Nazis in the White House. Mr. Roth, do you think all conservatives are Nazis?
Certainly not, sir.
What about the hundreds of people who worked in the Trump administration?
Certainly not.
All right, that was the former head of, quote, site integrity at Twitter, a person by the name of Yoel Roth, calling Republicans Nazis on Twitter. At the very same time, Roth was participating in an effort to block and censor Republicans for just about anything, all while dangerous criminals, acted with impunity. Take a look at this.
You abuse the power of a large corporation, big tech, to censor Americans. And you want to know something? Guess what? I'm so glad that you're censored down. I'm so glad you've lost your jobs. You permanently banned my Twitter account, but you allowed child porn all over Twitter. What were my tweets? Okay, let's talk about them. I was talking about the deaths being reported on VAERS. By the way, that's on the CDC website. I was also saying that I didn't think any entity should enforce a non-FDA approved vaccine or mask. Guess what? A lot of people agreed with me, but you called that COVID misinformation. By the way, I'm a member of Congress and you're not. I also said the controversial COVID-19 vaccines should not be forced on our military. You want to know something? Republicans stopped that in the NDAA.
Now, while actual predators continue to operate on Twitter, the FBI was meeting weekly with big tech companies to supposedly protect them against so-called misinformation campaigns in the lead up to the 2020 election. The lead agent even wrote his thesis, apparently, about his theory that Donald Trump, in fact, did collude with Russia to beat Hillary Clinton in the 2016 election, something that has been totally and completely debunked. And remember, the FBI had the laptop. They had it since 2019 in December. They also knew that Rudy Giuliani had a copy of it, which means they also knew the likelihood was high that it would come out. And they had plenty of time to authenticate it all themselves. Did they do it? Maybe. If so, they didn't tell us. According to Congresswoman, though, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, this is all ado about nothing. She called the Hunter Biden laptop scandal half fake and demanded we talk about more important things than our government colluding with big tech to influence an election and prevent people from getting the information that might, in fact, sway them in terms of who they want to vote for. Information that's important. Take a look.
A whole hearing about a 24-hour hiccup in a right-wing political operation. That is why we are here right now. And it's just an abuse of public resources, an abuse of public time. We could be talking about health care. We could be talking about bringing down the cost of prescription drugs. We could be talking about abortion rights, civil rights, voting rights. But instead, we're talking about Hunter Biden's half-fake laptop story. I mean, this is an embarrassment.
All right, forget the noise. What Twitter did in the fall of 2020 for Joe Biden was the in-kind donation of in-kind donations so big that you could actually never measure the amount of dollars it would have cost somebody to buy that kind of information suppression. They censored a scandal that could have turned the entire election. They shut down accounts of prominent Republicans. They shadow banned conservatives at every opportunity. And in some cases, it appears they were working on behalf of the FBI directly. That's not just unethical. That would be illegal. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.